Okay, so in math, there's a lot of different ways to do something, and for number two, to find a percent, there's more than one way to find a percent. So the other video showed you how to use the percent proportion. This time I'm going to show you how to change it to a decimal and then multiply by 100 to get a percent. So um, what percentage of the time do you predict that you will not land on red? Well, red is 480 out of 1,000, so let's start with that. So it's 480 red out of 1,000. So to get not red, we're going to have to take, so it'd be 480 plus not red to get 1,000. So since we do that, I can take 1,000 and subtract 480 to get 520, which is not red. So my new fraction here is going to be 520 over 1,000. Okay? So like I said, there's more than one way just to do this. At this point, I would say equal to x over 100, and we would go from there. At this point, I'm going to show you that if we take, just for the calculator, if we take 520 and divide it by 1,000, we actually get a decimal, 0.52. And then if we multiply that by 100, we get a percent, which is 52. So basically, we are going to do 52, or excuse me, 520 divided by 1,000, and then we're going to multiply it by 100. So you might ask, why do we multiply by 100? Well, remember that a percent is always out of 100, so that's why we have to multiply it by 100, and that will give us 52%. Okay, so that kind of works pretty slick. So that would be our final answer. So 52% are not red. So again, you just take your fraction, divide it, and then multiply what you get by 100. Now notice here when I type that into my calculator, I have 520 divided by 1,000. You'll see that it's 0.52 or 52 hundredths. Okay, again, you just move the decimal 2 spots to the right, and you get 52%. Again, remember what I said, 52 hundredths. Okay, so that looks like this, 52 out of 100, which is how we write percent. So that also equals 52%. So again, just remember that um, percents are always out of 100. So that helps you to remember to multiply by 100 and do stuff like that. All right. Moving on to possibly like another example, just to give you some more practice with that. Let's say if we got like a 15 questions right out of a 20 question quiz. So then we would multiply that by 100. So just to practice here with our calculators, we would take 15 divided by 20. Okay, notice we get 0.75, and then when we multiply it by 100, that's going to turn it into 75%. So we get 75% on a test or a quiz if we did 15 points correct out of 20. If we were to just do another quick one here, let's say we did 2 out of 5. Again, you multiply that by 100. So just with your calculator, take 2 divided by 5, hit equals, notice it's 0.4. Now multiply that by 100, and now it's a percent. So we would get 40%. So sometimes it's pretty easy to do. A lot of times the proportion works really well, but maybe this will help some of you to do this a little bit easier.